Hey Leo, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of November. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo, and as always, a general read, guys. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We focus mainly on soul growth here for the generals, and I don't really dive into any specifics, so you guys know where to put the message, because obviously our soul always needs growth. And our souls are what drive the changes of our lives and in any area or aspect of our lives. So if you guys are interested in a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. I look forward to meeting you guys. It's always so nice, and I enjoy it very much. So, God, Leos, fire signs are really giving me seriousness here. So I'm realizing with fire, I think the theme with you guys could be a lot of your self-talk here. So we have main energies for you is Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, which obviously we both know, we all know. This has to do with ways of coping. Some of you may have anxiety, maybe some fear, resistance. And then we have Three of Swords. We know this is a sense of loneliness, can be heartbreak. This could be a recent betrayal. And a lot of you are just processing these emotions. So then we have the Chariot. And this, I feel more of a contraction here. There's a lack of control. And there's a reason for it because it's the Chariot. And that's a major arcana. So whenever we experience the reverse side of the reverse side energy of a card, it's because we need to reverse it, right? And so if you're receiving right now, if you're feeling a little bit of lack of control, lack of a sense of direction or whatever, it's because there has to be some willpower, which is the positive aspect of the Chariot. This catalyst is to move you, whatever this heartache is, whatever that's causing the mental setback. It's to move you, to not be impulsive, to view and to look at what's making you this Knight of Wands, or, what kind of charges your emotions. Is it too hot-tempered? Is it, how to get some level of control over it is what I'm getting. So, and it just makes sense, guys, because we've entered solar eclipse, and that's a catalyst of 6 months. So you guys already know this energy is just a catalyst, and it's information. Always emotional triggers are information. Those are how spirit and your higher self speaks to you. So let's see what your soul transitions are right now. So clearly trauma and wounds. Deep, familiar, and past wounds are causing an impact in this life. Identify repetitive patterns to allow healing and releasing, which is what I'm saying. Like whatever makes you be impulsive, what gets you hot-tempered. I mean, you're Leo. So this is kind of information, whatever's happening, the Three of Swords, right? The Nine of Swords, whatever's causing these constant emotions, there's a reason for it. And then we have new life. Thank you. I know. Your life as you know it looks differently than before or soon will. And that's what I'm seeing. And I want to really point out bottom of the deck, which is what we were just talking about, the channeling. You have the ability to convey messages from spirit. This is achieved with a quiet mind, removing expectations and an openness to receive. And that comes through the emotional causings, whatever's the patterns, whatever's resurfacing. And a lot of you know something is shifting. A lot of you know life is changing. And maybe some of you have already passed and are already on this stage of realizing things are really changing. They're changing. So everything's going to be different. Let's see what your major arcana shift. I'm going to pull another one from this deck, because I always love it. So, okay, Spirit gave me 3. Oh, wow, beautiful. See? Manifest your dreams. This is Magician. in this deck. It's called Manifest Your Dreams. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. Clearly, you're going to a new life. So a lot of it had to do with certain triggering things. And that's what I'm saying. The Chariot is the emotions, or whatever was the catalyst, the issues, is creating the movement. So this Chariot is going to put you in action, and it's going to be positive. Go within. You're a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. I feel this was a past energy. So a lot of you, this is what happens internally. And maybe some of you are, I feel all of you are in different timelines. So some of you are still in the space of needing quietness, or don't understand. Get into this quiet moment, and what happens is you're going to realize it's going to make you move. So again, it's the creation. Whatever's happening internally is the creation to the movement, which is leading you to this new life. And of course, we have the Fool, the new beginning in this deck. I'm not kidding you. You guys have new life, new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. Exactly. So it's really dealing with all of that stuff in the head. So let's see what you need to allow, Leos. Oh, okay, Spirit. I allow myself to walk my path in non-judgment. I allow myself to heal my body, mind, and spirit. So there's a lot about healing and not judging the situation. Leos, you guys tend to, I think a lot of you Leos, and the Leos that I know, silently do suffer being judged. And so you have to allow yourself not to care. And then it's how you not care, because then the not caring comes with that pride and ego. So remember, we're always operating from our light and shadow sides. And for you, Leo, your shadow is your pride. So if your pride isn't used in healthy ways, then therefore it creates its own judgment within yourself. So the truth is, it's yourself judging yourself, right? The mirror. But let yourself heal, and that's it. It's just a journey, everything's a journey. And Spirit is saying so much about, the healing process of it, right? Because obviously, clearly, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Eight of Swords, which is self-inflicted. So surrender to inner peace. This is where you will get your inner peace, and it's through you. And I just feel this message is just saying it's you. It's all you. Choose it. Choose you right now. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So definitely about finding some peace. An inner peace is necessary. We don't have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords for no reason, right? They're just not going to come up for no reason. We've got to deal with that. Okay, so Spirit clearly points out the Hermit. We know what it is. So much about solitude. Wow. So much about your solitude here, Leos. Yeah, your life is changing, but you got to go within. And you know what? Have some peace, because I always feel like Leos are like the sweetest hearts, but sometimes you've got to take care of that in your own space. So we have Shadow. Oh my God, similar cards to Aries. So we have Shadow. Your root is changing, base chakra. Obstacles and challenges, Five of Wands. I feel that's your mind making decisions, and the Seven of Swords, the illusions. So there's so much about illusions, I guess, coming up for you, fire signs. Dealing with your shadow. This is definitely the same. Aries had this card. Aries had deception also. Aries had the Two of Wands, not the Two of Pentacles, but Two of Pentacles showed up in Aries reading as well. So if some of you have Aries in your chart, go check out that reading as well. So let's see the Solitude Spirit. Why the Knight, the Hermit, the Moon again. Aries had the Moon 3 times. So this eclipse, to me, this identifies the eclipse is setting you up. King of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It's to cope. It's to cope and to show. So give me more of the space chakra. Again, Seven of Swords again. So again, the illusions, how we deceive our minds. Your peace is being robbed. There's no doubt that Spirit is pointing out all this silence is because you're robbing yourself from your own peace. So I've been getting this energy for quite a few signs now, Leo, and I'm going to share this with you. There's a need. I feel this eclipse is a 6 month of actual slow living. People need to take a step back. And this energy tells me that's necessary. And an actual like disappearance, right? This Hermit energy of kind of like giving yourself 6 months to truly lay low, where you don't go out, you don't see too many people, very selective. Give me more of this Five of Wands. Very selective. Wow, Five of Wands with Five of Wands and 10 of Swords in the bottom. So clearly, Four of Swords, this rest is necessary. You're in need of reprieve, to really listen to the guidance from Spirit, to nurture your inner peace. This to me stresses this a lot, right? Cultivate your inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. That's exactly what the Four of Swords is. You're going to need to spend time alone, spas, whatever it is. Do meditation when you go to bed. There's a lot of refuge. It's even your morning rituals. Start it very peaceful, maybe enjoying your cup of coffee, spending an hour with yourself. Give me more on this Two of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Aries also got this. Four of Wands. So there's this need to really make this decision and have a positive outlook. So knowing that you're manifesting this change, and this only happens when you make a clear decision about it, when you're more defined. Three of Wands. There's a need to plan and to define what that is for you. So let's see the Seven of Swords. Oh my God, this is like Aries reading. Yep. What makes you happy? 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. There's too much going on in the mind, and it's causing this imbalance. And what's crazy is it's because the huge desire is for this stability. I have to take a deep breath because this is so intense for me myself right now. Because I'm getting so many information here, and sometimes, it's tough to give all the as a general read, but I get very specifics. So I'm also getting with this 10 of Pentacles, a lot of you are fearing there's a lot about fearing change. And Leo, you're a fixed sign, so you would. There's a lot about fearing change or thinking too much about what the future is, this 10 of Pentacles. Some of you have ill parents, and maybe this is causing some fear of death too. That's very specific, and I want you guys to really take care of that. And I want you to also know that's part of the journey. And some of you may have recently had someone pass away, which puts you in this really hard place. So I want to nurture those right now who have probably recently had someone pass away, which gives this fear of death and kind of going through the emotions of what's the point? What's the life purpose? Which puts us in this 10 of Pentacles of reflecting on all the stages or even where you're at currently and what it means. So this is why Spirit is saying you need to cultivate this inner peace, to find the peace, and then to also still be happy about where you are. And sometimes all these things happen as a catalyst because clearly you're embarking in a new life. So this to me tells me that you will, a lot of you Aries really are setting up your 10 of Pentacles, your life, from here and on, what your lifeline is going to look like from here to old age, is definitely going to be much more intentional. So that's very specific, but very beautiful. So just be determined. Know that these messages, these things come out, these emotions come up for a reason, and they really put us in this moment of needing to make clear, intentional decisions about the life we want and what are the next steps to achieve that. And to really, I feel like the 6-month plan I've been feeling 6-month plan for a lot of the signs. So I think this is just a theme where a lot of you, 6 months from now, life will be different. So let's see what's your abundance guidance. Let's see what's the abundance, because this is obviously going to bring in abundance. Ooh, wow. Let me get the one that fell on the floor. So we've got obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. This is, to me, saying that as you process and as you heal, all these blocks will lift, because now you're setting intentions, and also there's a centeredness in gratitude. So you're being more grateful for what you have. And again, it's those who've experienced losses are really putting things in perspective. And then we have ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist. I feel that's what the space is with the Four of Swords, with the surrendering to inner peace, the meditative, and also with this channeling, right? You have the ability to convey messages from Spirit. This is achieved with a quiet mind, removing expectations and an openness to receive. And Spirit is saying, be open. You know, a lot of you will get into the space. A lot of you may also be growing a lot more in faith. So that's a good sign. All right, so let's see what's your other guidance here, Leo. Beautiful. We have passion and new beginnings. So you've got new life here. I want to point this out. You've got new life, new beginning, and new beginning here 3 times. This is definitely different. A change in you is happening. So I'm going to read this one first because I know this is the catalyst here. So passion. There's a burning fire inside of you waiting to come out. Time to get creative and work on what brings you joy and happiness. Doing what you love will give you energy and will attract like-hearted people to you. So there's definitely this igniting energy. So this catalyst of processing where you're at and then cultivating a different life for yourself is going to really, you know, there's these action steps that you're about to embark in. And then this new beginning, the bells are ringing out for a new start in life. A new beginning is just in the horizon. Don't fear it, embrace it, and go with it. Yep. That's for sure. So let's get one more guidance for you, Leo. Retreat. My goodness. Just look at these cards here. My Leos, I love you. Please do take care of yourselves, whoever resonates with this. Take a break to clear your mind and energy, ground yourself. And I do feel that you're in a need just to ground, and this grounding yourself is literally the 10 of Pentacles. This is all earth. So it's a setup really of this new beginning, where you're embarking, how you want it to look, slow living. I feel that for a lot of you with the rest and retreat. Just take your time right now and nurture the space. Really, really do. All right, Leo. So I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly and striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you until next semester. Bye.